Yes, you do. You clear out the portal. You've got Felony with the drone. 2 dead again. They've got someone pinching as well. This will be another dunk for Rise. 13-2. LG are getting destroyed.
From this side of the map, would you say overall that's one of the sicker rallies you've ever seen? Like when they got the 3-4 dunks? Because we see it on the flip a lot more frequently. It's hard to bully your way through consistently like that and just trap them. I mean, that was incredible.
Look at the kills we're seeing right now. Positive, what, 20 already from Rise over LG? It doesn't make sense.
35 seconds left.
Are you sure? Yeah, you literally don't even know what to say. I'm grasping at straws. I feel like I'm watching, like, I feel like this is edited.
How many alley-oops have they had throughout the course of this? It's just dish, dunk, dish, dunk.
They've gone camping in the base, of LG. They're not winning any gunfights. LG are chaining no gunfights together. There's another pass. Thankfully, the lead blocker's dead. Facetros is going to wait for Aqua to turn this corner and try to help him on out. 1-point play, interception. They get it, but 15-2 at the half.
It reminds me so much of that Aqua Vicento when they were back. You think like the Detroit uplink, when it literally 3 passes, they cover the map, and it's a dunk. 3 passes, they cover the map, it's a dunk.
So if Rise Nation take this, that'll put them at 2-0. That'll drop LG to 1-1, and then Vitality and Supremacy still have to play tonight, which would put either of them at 1-1. So, Rise Nation, they're sitting pretty. They're sitting so pretty.
Yes, phenomenally pretty. I think this game is over. It's 15-2, but
16-2.
16-2. You never know. I don't know that we've seen crazier things. I'd say we have. That would actually be the most wild comeback I think I've seen in uplink.
Oh, 100%.
Down 14.
the only other close one was when Optic did that against Envy. What was it, like the 6 points in 30 seconds on
5 and 45?
Yeah.
Something like that.
But this would be like 14 points in 2.5 minutes would be the equivalent. Intercepted there by Octane. He'll at least stop the bleeding for a moment, but either way, this is one of the biggest. I mean, LG in their series earlier went up 15-0 against, I believe it was Supremacy, right? They had a 15-0 lead in one side of throwback uplink. That game ended 15-4 in their favor. Now they're getting the same treatment this time from Rise Nation.
Now maybe a chance for an attack. They do get it away. All right, so 3 now on the board. 4 minutes for Luminosity to think about where this series went wrong. And I think it all starts with the hard point, right?
Mm-hmm.
I swear, LG wins that, it could be maybe a very different series. But when you have a team like Rise that's been struggling to come out and get that game 1 win. I mean, I want to ask Proofy after this, but I got to imagine when you're just been doubting each other and you come out and win a big game 1, how much that has to do for the confidence of all the players in the team.
When's the last time? I'm trying to think of when the last time I remember LG getting 3-0'd was.
Optic just did it to him at Stage 2 playoffs.
Okay, and then before that?
Before that, I'm not sure.
LG have not looked the same then. I mean, at all.
Yeah, no, I think we can agree. I still think they look good. I mean, it's one thing to get 3-0 by Optic, but 3-0 right now by Rise, that's a different story, right?
Yeah. I mean, what do you want to talk about? It's 18-3. You can put a 5th player on LG right now, and they're still losing by double digits.
I don't know. It's just, I guess we can talk about how interesting this makes things as far as the future of this bracket goes. I mean, the fact that it doesn't guarantee it, but it more than likely sets up a bracket between United and Luminosity.
Proofy and I were talking about this prior to coming back in from the break, but at some point, do Rise Nation players just feel more comfortable because they've had experience on this grandest stage, getting second with TR a couple years back?
It was literally the point that I picked them to make a run. They have the TR team, then they have last year they got 3rd at Champs. 3 of the guys, right? Yeah, minus Looney. So you have. It's like the same reason, it was like the opposite of the reason that you thought maybe Straight would do well. You were relying in young talent and all this stuff. I was relying literally in veteran players that have performed at Champs before. I take that mentality and knowing what Champs is like and knowing the pressure that's on it over a lot of things. I mean, it is high on a checklist if I'm talking about what I want in a player that's going into this.
I love that they're just adding insult to injury. Vicento popping the camo for a guaranteed dunk when it's already 20-3. It's all red in the kill feed again. Wow. You know what this is going to be? I'm already seeing it now. COD Worldly's going to take that screenshot of JCap from Hot Mike and put the uplink score next to it. You know how they tweet that one out? That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm too sure.
And I also, I mean, another topic I'd be curious to maybe hear from Proof as well. It's great having former pros on the desk, or maybe they'll be pros again. Proof, sorry, I know you're sitting next to me, but I think the thing I do want to know, Proof, if you can talk to me about it, what's it like for LG on the other side of this? So you've been so good recently, and now you get 3-0 by Optic, and you get 3-0'd here. How do you respond?
It's extremely hard to respond from getting 0-3'd at COD Champs, especially the way they're losing this uplink right now. Sure, you can lose a close uplink, be over the fact that it was a close uplink, one mistake costed you the game. But this is like something where you go back to the drawing board, just throw everything out the window that you had and start anew. Like, you will never see LG be down almost 20 points in an uplink. We're talking about the guys that are the most impossible to score on when they shoot one. They intercept everything.
And then how much stock do you put in that experience, or those deep runs, those big finishes on the main stage at Champs? Like, I know for me, I am not a former player, but I find that so incredibly important at the biggest tournament of the year.
So if I'm on LG, I'm telling my teammates right now, you can't play worse than that. That's the one thing I tell them. Listen, we can't play worse than that. Let's find ourselves. Let's forget about today completely. Today did not happen if I'm on the team. We are going to start anew. We are going to flip the page book and see if we can get things going if I'm LG. And it sucks that you, like I said, you lost this bad because it's hard to forget about this L. This entire uplink, they're thinking about how bad they just got beat.
I mean more for the Rise side. Like, how crucial do you think it is, like, to have guys that have
this
finished
is
that
absolutely
deep?
amazing. You just beat a team that won events this year. The only thing you can think about right now, if you're on Rise, is Optic, E United. I want to play them. I'm ready to see how we match up against them. You just did business to LG. Absolute business. 3-0'd them in the most fashionable way I've seen a 3-0 happen to LG. Like, I know Optic 3-0'd them, but I don't think they won by 20 in uplink when they did it.
No, the
games were close.
That wasn't close.
That sends a message and says, hey, Rise is here. Don't forget about us. I know you had us possibly winning our pool, but don't forget about us. We're here.
Rise
and ready
went
to play.
from not in the conversation in 20 minutes.
Yep.
I mean, you're completely right, Clinton. That definitely spices things up a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd necessarily call it an upset, but I guess you would. But based off seeding, it definitely is.
That is an upset.
Absolutely an upset.
I would say, if I said they won in 3-2, you'd probably be more like, oh, okay, but 3-0 in that fashion is definitely
even more of one. But
big
I would have
statement.
taken upset no matter what, personally.
But,
like, Game 5, Round 11, still an upset to me.
Well, congratulations, of course, to Rise. As I said, they're definitely making some moves in that group. That's not going to put them at 2-0. For LG, they're going to be set at 1-1. And I made this point earlier on. Who now knows where LG? I don't obviously League Ops know. I'm not too sure where they'll be playing or who they'll be playing as from a other group in terms of who won.
Well, I believe it's AB.
I'm not even
saying a word. Don't say a word.
Because if you get it wrong,
I probably already got in trouble.
It's done. Exactly that.
I was told I'm not supposed to talk about those things.
Yep.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I love the first day of events for the reason that you get to see upsets. It's always the day where the most upsets happen. I like it.
All after that demolishment of LG, I believe we actually have Rich interviewing one of the players from Rise. Rich, over to you.
With Felony having an incredible performance here in this game against Luminosity, but be absolutely remiss if we didn't talk about what actually went down earlier in the season. You guys obviously came out hot in Vegas, looking absolutely incredible, but then you sort of fell off. And last time we talked, you attributed that to factors outside of the game, but it seemed to not be the case. What exactly happened? What was your path throughout this season?
2 events this year. We switched up roles due to us not placing well. You know, we're trying something different, and that obviously wasn't the answer. So we switched back to what we originally went with. Out of game, we had a lot of problems. I'm not going to lie. Like, we had a lot of bashing heads. I'm hard-headed. Yuli's hard-headed. But at the end of the day, it's Champs, and us 3 together, I placed 3rd with them last year. They placed 2nd the year before. And Champs is a whole new environment, whole different event, and we're just focusing one match at a time.
Yeah, and Champ seems to be an environment that you guys do excel in. I know Maven talked about that quite a bit, actually predicted you guys doing very well. But before we talk about that, there is some history between Looney and those boys on LG. What exactly is it like to be playing with Looney in this matchup?
Oh, playing with Dan against LG is amazing. He just goes that much harder just because he got dropped from that team. And that series showed it all. In the Search and Destroy, he had 11. And it just adds a lot more hype to the match. And on top of that, we always match up well when we play against LG.
Now, the main thing I want to ask you guys, we talked about it in Vegas. When we see players like Bryce firing on all cylinders, you guys seem to be unstoppable. You seem to be thriving in this Champs environment. What can we expect to see from you guys for the rest of the tournament?
I feel like when we're hyped like that we can beat any team that's here. I feel like we have a top 2, top 3 potential this event easily, without question.
They just took down one of the best respawn teams in the world in a 3-0. I'm convinced already. I don't know how Maven predicted it, but we're going to throw it back up to the desk to hear what the boys have to say.
Thank you very much, Rich. Well, Game 5 alert. 3's up Echo Fox. We're going to jump straight into this one. I feel like we talked about that bloodbath of a game long enough. Echo Fox 5-1 up here in this Game 5. As we mentioned earlier on, this is a big, big result for them if they're able to take it, but 3's up, stay alive.
I've got a prediction.
Oh, here we go.
Echo Fox are going to win this game.
Wow.
Wonder what that, why? Oh.
Now,
Put my heart on the line there.
Well, listen, the 5-2,
Are you sure about that?
5-2 scoreline is there. We've seen 5-2 comebacks before.
I think it happened with United just now, not too long ago. Versus Lethal, right?
That's true.
So now, let's see this.
Yeah, I think it was 5-2, right?
And it was right when we turned on, it was 5-2, right?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, man.
Who does Epsilon
Oh,
play?
and Swirly's 0-7. Pristini was 0-7.
No way!
It's like the same
Oh,
thing.
this is the
Okay, so
same
who's Juju?
thing.
Who's gonna be Juju then?
Who's Juju?
Who's gonna lose the one-on-one, dude?
It's not going to be Moobot. No way.
Mosh.
There
He's
can't be
the
no-
only four-letter word.
That is actually crazy.
If this happens again, I'm putting the headset on.
I'm done.
Away.
I'm done.
I'm
Oh my gosh!
out.
Look at
dude.
Colchan's wall.
We're all dropping mics and headsets.
I'm flying back to New York. Colchan picks up one. That's replays.
And he gets out with his life, and he's got a trade coming in.
Oh, Clint, you just put your heart on the line here, buddy.
Oh, no.
Here it goes.
Oh, it's happening
Here it goes.
again. Deja vu. FDL and
Oh,
Colchan
Swirly has to get a kill, though, to get the rally going.
So tomorrow, Epsilon would
Oh my
face
God,
3's
if
up.
This
right?
is the exact.
If
hold on,
Emery's
hold
goes
on.
out of bounds, I'm
This
gonna
is
be...
the.
right?
Did he just go out of
Yes.
bounds and die again? If this is the same exact thing happening, if that
I
guy
was
just
gonna
went out
say,
of bounds...
it's the same thing because then that's when
That
we
guy went
thought
out
the
of bounds,
Pristini
and
got the
then
kill,
next
and
round
then he
Pristini
didn't, and the
got the
Pristini got the kill.
kill.
What is going on?
Yeah, we've entered the Twilight Zone.
This is identical. You could put these two things next to each other. It's
Is Mr. X funny in this universe?
I think...
No,
I am
I
letting...
didn't say we went to the Upside Down world.
Oh, okay.
I am
okay.
letting everyone on Echo Fox know if they lose this map, Maven,
Oh, yeah.
to come find you.
So wait, I just want to make sure we all know this group too, because now, let's just say 3's up make this miraculous comeback. They now face Epsilon tomorrow. If they beat Epsilon, that's their ticket through.
yes.
Simple as that.
Whereas Echo Fox, they play up to gaming tomorrow, which
And Echo Fox would already be 0-2.
yes.
So basically, 3's up have to lay a 5-1 round count Game 5 comeback in their chances for this group.
Bear in mind, Colchan still has
Oh,
a.
but look at Echo Fox. He's got the bomb down, and they're all safe. They should win this round 10 out of 10
Dude,
times.
this is similar though. We saw.
Oh, no.
Oh, not like this.
no.
Not like this.
No.
Oh, the female kills
No.
the kid. No, he's not.
No.
Oh my God! What is happening, man? Oh my God! What is going on?
Oh, my God!
This is us four on the desk. We're bad juju for teams up 5-2 in search. We gotta
Oh
stop.
my
dude. Can
God.
we look somewhere else? Can
Oh
we go to a
my
different game?
God.
I'm so sorry,
You
Echo
know,
Fox.
you want to know what's the craziest part? Is Moach probably had to whisper that because they're right across from him. He's probably like, yo,
I'm out of breath.
Mom, just shoot at him, just shoot at him. I'm on the bomb.
Owners of steel.
I wouldn't rather
I told
share
you.
this with any
I'm
three
not
people.
kidding. That's the only way. That is the only way.
Swirly got a kill! One kill! Damn, dude! Oh my God!
If this happens, I'm changing my name to Jeffrey.
It's over. It already happened. This is predestined.
Make it Joffrey.
3's up.
No,
is
they're
winning.
here. They're here. They're here. They're here. They can block.
Boys.
They're here. Yes, there we go. Okay, good. The Matrix has been stunned.
Okay.
It's over.
Oh, Moach.
Oh,
Before,
no,
no,
no.
Okay.
It's done.
Breathe.
Got real scary for a moment.
Breathe.
The reason that was
Go Fox,
possible,
do
by
it.
the way, the reason it looked so easy to stop that site was because they rotated super early. They got from garage way back over to top bridge before a bomb could even be planted. Echo Fox win the series, and the hopes of 3's up are basically done for.
Oh,
Awkward shakes.
try that one
Damn.
in motion replays.
We gotta take a minute. That was almost
How you feeling right now,
scary.
Jack?
That was actually almost scary.
I wanted it. Well, I didn't want it, but like I kind of did because it just would have been kind of funny.
That would have been nuts. But Echo Fox, of course, now put themselves in a decent position. They're going to be 1-1 in that group. Elsewhere, though, there was Game 5 on Station 4. I mentioned it. Project Evil versus Mind Freak Black, the Australian teams. I actually haven't seen how this one closes out, but it was round 11. Okay, 60 seconds left on the clock. As I said, I'm actually
But
unsure
this is
who
Game
wins this
5?
one. This is Game 5. round
Fastball,
11.
one kill off camo. I know this has already happened, but I still am letting it
Right.
out.
none of us know here the result of this one. This was
So you have reactive and a player one kill off camo. and-
Project Evil should win this round.
Yes.
What?
Oh, good win.
He just FTL'd into 3
Oh
of
my
them.
god! Oh no!
Wow.
Did they lose?
That happened way too fast.
Yeah, I think they all just died. I believe that Mind Freak Black won.
Mind Freak
They
Black
did.
won, yeah.
They did.
They just got. Can we get that in slow mo?
We're gonna get it one more time.
What happened?
I was like,
I literally blinked and
I
it
was
was
like,
done.
someone got waxed.
Okay,
So-
so let me help.
This
Paul
is
attack
Project
it.
Evil.
So Profizi pushes up with reactive armor, and his teammates are following up. They're baiting him, right? So here's their reaction. He pops reactive,
Blind.
leaves his gunfight. Watch his teammate Glory. Look at Glory. Oh, we got a kill. Here I go, guys. FTL into 3 and just dies. The rest of the team charges on out. Hope he baits himself. The crossfire is there.
I see. So they literally all died in a second.
What winds up happening is they call the reactive armor and they go, we reactive, we need help. They send all their attention there, and the rest of the team trains on out after. They just kill them all.
I have a question.
That was
Yes,
the least
Proofy.
successful train
Why
ever.
are 4 people pushing a hallway?
That's a good question, Proof.
What?
You're the pro.
They didn't attend my S&D seminar that I had outside the Amway Center.
Was that a good seminar?
It was good. There was nobody there.
I would have done that. I would have done
Infinite
something
Warfare Search
different.
and Destroy. You 4-man hit things. Don't
They
hit
lined
don't
up
hit a
for
doorway. Maybe.
That's the difference.
You shoot one of them and let your team know they're all there. And then-
I love being on the desk with you three. It's definitely fun. We've
having
had
a great time.
some
Thank you.
crazy moments, but worth mentioning, there is still 2 more games to go, and we're not going anywhere from the studio until all the games are completed from day 1. We still have Mindfreak versus Infuse and Supremacy versus Vitality still to come for now. We're going to quick commercial break. When we return, the final 2 games of the day.
Alright guys, real quick, while we're in a commercial break, I just wanted to say what's up. It's your boy Carnage here. I'm going to be streaming this the whole time. A lot of you guys know, but for the people that don't know, I do live here in Orlando, Florida, and CWL is going down in Orlando this year at the Amway Center. If we're being honest here, I live maybe, 30 minutes or an hour away from the Amway Center, and you guys are catching this live with me. I'm streaming all this, broadcasting it live from Amway Center. And yeah guys, what's up? Let me know in comments below if you're watching this. Let me know how's your day going. Let me know what's up, what's good with you. Let me know your thoughts on everything that's went down so far. Let me know your expectations and your hopes for what's to come in the future. And yeah, let me know who you're pulling for, why you're pulling for them. Just let me know something. Just leave a comment down below so I know you guys are here. If you want to, leave a like on the video. You know, that always helps me out. You don't have to leave a like, just leave one if you want. Also, if you're new here, go ahead and make sure to smash that subscribe button. I promise you, you won't regret it. And yeah, feel free if you're new here or if you've been here for a while, either way, it doesn't matter. Feel free to go check out my other videos. I've got tons and tons of Call of Duty videos, commentaries, montages, and yeah, it's your boy Carnage, and I'll see you later.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2017 CWL Championship presented by PlayStation 4. Day one almost coming to a conclusion that is. 2 more matches to be played, and Spencer's still in the studio, joined, of course, still by the wonderful Proof, Jack, and Maven. We're not going anywhere. We're having way too much fun up here with these final couple of games. Some epic moments, that's for sure. But we are going to jump into Station 4, I believe. As an individual, he's attended every single $1 million tournament in Call of Duty history. I mean, this is a guy who some of the newer viewers may not know, but you've been playing against him way back since like MW3 days.
Years. One thing I definitely have to give credit to for Shane is he was the one European player that would always give Rambo a run for his money as far as objective-wise and thinking about the game and figuring out how to put his teammates in the best possible position so they can play well. Never really thinking about himself and how does he get himself going. He's always thinking about everyone else.
You know what's so funny? You weren't on the desk, but TP said almost exactly the same thing. Yeah, Shane is a very selfless player.
We know our stuff, man. We know our stuff.
Yeah, I know, right? It's almost like you've been competing against these guys for years, as I said.
Shane is selfish.
Shane is an objective mastermind, that is for sure. But in this one, it's actually, yeah, Supremacy in the lead here, Jack. 85-30, and actually growing as well.
Yeah, growing indeed, as they've now tripled the score of Vitality. And this is a team where you look at this lineup, and these guys have been names in French Call of Duty for what seems like forever. But they just never broken through. I mean, even back to CWL last year, I think the best we saw from them is, what, like a 6th placing at a stage playoffs in Black Ops 3. Outside of that, they've always been on the outside looking in. At least now they're putting up some sort of fight in this first map. I feel like I would take Supremacy over...
in that particular matchup to have a chance to get in, correct?
Yeah.
Am I thinking about it right? I'm just wondering, I mean, the LG loss, I guess it hurts them in the sense, well, I mean, with the way Rise play. I'm just trying to think about this group real quick. And
well, if Supremacy win this,
both
right?
these teams need to win out in this, basically.
Yeah, if Supremacy wins this, then they face Rise tomorrow and need to hope for LG to lose. No matter what, they need help.
I mean, 3-way tie, yeah.
So
Alright, hang on guys, it keeps cutting out here. I'm gonna restart it, hang on. Alright guys, I'm not sure what's going on, what kind of issues they're having, or whatever, but if you're watching live, I guess you'll have to wait like the rest of us, but I'm gonna leave this as an archived video on YouTube, just like I do with all my live streams, no matter what stream it is. Everything is usually always archived. If you're watching this after it's already been recorded, like let's say you watch it tomorrow or whatever, or whenever you watch it, if you've made it this far in the video, comment Carnage down below. So if you're this far in the video, or if you're this far in the stream while it's live, go down in the comment section below and comment Carnage, so I know that you made it this far in the stream with me. Sounds like they just started the match. I hear the pregame timer. Sounds like they canceled it maybe. I don't know what's going on. So I'm not sure what the issue is here. It looks like they're having some technical difficulty. I'm not too sure what's going on. That game of uplink had just started, and then all of a sudden it brought us to this screen here. I believe this was the last match of the day. If not, it was probably like the second to last game of the day. It looks like they're having technical difficulties. I'm just going to go ahead and end the stream for today. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'm going to go ahead and end it. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. So peace out.